Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 25th ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Utes will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Cincinnati's offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays when his team really needs him.
Well, I think the best thing about he's just consistent. You know what you're going to get with this guy. He typically makes very good decisions, but every once in a while when he needs to step up and make a play, he's more than capable.
Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Snags a good throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Trying to find some room. It's Walker. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. This is a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Touchdown, Bearcats! They jump on top early. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Utes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Looking right, this one caught. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Utes looking to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
A play action looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his target, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. And then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Walker. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. And the tailback's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense is coming after him. Breaks into open space. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a 1st down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Bearcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Cincinnati 14, Utah 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Look out, room to run here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Caught behind the line, it's Davis. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Dampier. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the Utes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Now they call a run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Walker. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Bearcats moving quickly down the field here. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looks like the Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Breaks free. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
First down and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And the Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB keeper all the way. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Run down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And out comes the field goal unit. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the completion made. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And they go up 18 after the PAT.
That makes the score Cincinnati 21, Utah.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Dampier. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Utes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Caldwell. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Caldwell. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. And this pass is caught. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He's got it on a crossing route. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Bearcats have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Bearcats will kick this away to start the second half.
Set to kick it away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. QB keeps it himself. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
And the Utes will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. He nearly kills all the momentum on just one play. A drop pick, and you're up by 3 touchdowns. You can bet he's going to be hearing it from the coach when he gets over to the sideline.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Back to pass. It's Sorsby. And this time, it's complete.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Utes offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Utes are moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Davis.
Well, Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A completion makes it second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Trying to run, it's Parker. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play right here. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down, but man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Looks like the Bearcats will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Breaks into the clear. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up 1st down yardage.
And the Utes will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
7th play of the drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good right down the middle. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. To throw, it's Dampier. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Utah. Look out, whole different game now. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Sorsby. Grab down the middle, it's Jennings. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Bearcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. This is the 6th play on the drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? On the run, it's Parker.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Dampier. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Utes. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? Quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Sorsby. Caught near the sticks. It's Pryor. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pounding away with the run game. He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Bearcats will line up to boot it away. About to punt for the fourth time tonight. And the returner will be brought down. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the air, it's Dampier. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Great move in the open field. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.